Welcome, guys. Welcome. This is the final conference. God damn it! You're gonna have to edit that out. Fuck you, Alpha.
Fuck
This is
no.
the final. This is the final conversation on the street. Conversation Street concludes after this. We have Doug, Alpha Russ, Skelly for some reason, Lamp, and Dan, the original four. What's going on, guys? How's everyone doing tonight?
Well, we're just sitting and chilling. What about you fellas?
I'm doing good.
I'm
Dan?
just here.
Hey,
I'm alive, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I was dragged by gunpoint.
what's up, Dan? How you doing?
Fucking windy out here, bro. Holy fuck.
Why are you out there in the
Yeah.
wind?
Why are you outside?
Yeah, I
He's
was
live
just
in the
saying that
storm.
before we started. Like, goddamn, it's windy as a motherfucker out there right now.
That's evil.
He's live in the storm.
So what's?
Are you still walking in America again?
Yeah, he's doing the march too,
No.
bro. Wait, what?
Bruh.
Bro, Dan, dude. Lock in. Come on, Dan. Lock in. This is the
Yeah,
final
lock
time we're
in,
ever
bro.
talking.
Yeah, I feel like a lot's happened in the last like 2 years or so.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
2
It's
years
been
ago.
about-
I think that's
Yeah, like give or take a couple months, but yeah, it's been about 2 years since the last one.
I think.
Yeah.
But it has been 2 years since the fucking powder keg that killed this whole fucking thing in the first place.
Yeah.
The
Been too
infamous
goddamn
maggot edits, funny, and K Huck interview.
My fucking God, yeah.
Where Maggot decided to be Maggot. Anyway.
Oh my God.
So
Megan, I am being dragged by gunpoint here.
well, she's
That's
been
gay. You're not
dragged
being
into
dragged
bed
by
by
gunpoint.
other guys. Anyway, we have Skelly here for some reason. Why are you here?
Kelly's here for emotional
Emo-
support and tipster hate.
I don't know why the
True.
fuck I'm here. I don't even want to be here, but I am here. So whatever.
Yeah, so we have slave
You're
number
here to
one.
fill
and
the
then
diversity.
He's just kayfabing right now. He's just kayfabing us, you know.
so
We're not going to
He's happy.
meet those fucking DEI standards unless Kelly's here.
exactly,
True.
dude.
He's our
This
POC.
I agree. Skelly, stay quiet though. You're on enslavement for hire.
I'm literally gonna say the N word. If
You
keep this
can't say
going.
the N word because it's going on the channel.
It's edited.
No, you
Okay.
It's edited though. It can be edited out, so
So-
I can say the N word as much. as I want.
Don't say it though. Anyway, 2 years ago, this great podcast has ended. Do we want to go into any reasons or what? Like what has happened in the last 2 years where the conversations have stopped and the street is now empty? Why is the street empty? Why is the street empty?
Oh, brother. All right.
Keep-
Well, it just we just felt like it was just we had to end it. You know, a lot of stuff was happening.
Mhm.
You know, stuff IRL, pretty much like that, and we just lost the drive, pretty much.
Yeah, there was a good combination of factors, you know, like shit stirring and people fucking squabbling in different
Mhm.
places, and then
People
a lot like
squabbling.
you know, like Doug mentioned, there was IRL stuff. At least on my end happening, you know, I had some like family stuff going down
Yeah.
around summer 2024.
hmm
But it was like a combination of that and then just a lot of drama that like kept happening with individual people after the infamous fucking the infamous cut incident. God
The
damn it, I
incident.
hold the scissors and I will fucking use them again.
The cut incident where you that should have never been. I think that should have never been cut. In hindsight, that would have been great content for everyone to cover. Alpha Russ, you're really quiet today. You're like a little shy. What's going on, buddy?
Oh my God.
Nothing really. I'm just vibing. Like
You
like I've
vibing?
I've already said my piece on multiple streams before, but if
This is the
people are
final
curious-
conversation. This is the final time.
This is the final time I'm going to talk
Mhm.
about it because like
Mhm.
I wanted it to continue like in some regards, but I also understood that like, you know, hey, we all had other shit to do and everything like that. And also in some regards, it was the edit gate,
Yeah.
as I
Edit gate.
colloquially
Edit
call it.
gate.
Yeah, edit gate.
What is that?
Edit.
Oh God.
Hello,
What is
Dan.
that?
Welcome to the fucking conversation.
You
Welcome
want to
to
explain
the
that to
Welcome
the
to the
conversation.
audience?
street, bro. Welcome to the street. You're now
Yeah,
on the
Dan,
street.
you heard that
He's in the
conversation
street. He's in the street right now. He's our
We're having the
ace reporter
conversation.
for-
Dan's
want
out
to
on the
explain
street.
that to the audience? What is etiquette, folks? What's that?
Why is your audio so good and now it's
Yeah,
bad
but-
again? Anyway, Alpha, continue. You can
Yeah, continue.
So, like,
stop. Hmm.
I think it's just because, like what Lamb said earlier, there was a lot of stuff that was taking a lot of the winds out of her sails, so to speak, within the sphere that we were in at the time. So I think it was just kind of a two-part, like, hey, we were all getting busy with like IRL shit. Like I was getting more hours, and so I couldn't be on all the time. Obviously he had family issues, and Doug was just doing Doug shit. Fucking causing 9/11. I don't know.
We all
Was it
caused.
9/11 or was it 9/12? I forget.
So true.
Yeah,
Dan.
we had about
Go ahead.
we had about 3 episodes after the that incident too. It's not like it died 2 years ago at that incident.
It died 2
We
years ago.
pushed 3 more episodes after that.
With
Yeah.
Skelly,
It's
with
just
Skellen
like
being
a
the
lot of
end.
drama kept kicking up,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
behind the scenes, not just between us. It was other people going at individuals
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
in our little group.
Yeah.
And that took their motivation. I had I had like the family emergency, and Russ had work obligations. So it was just like we just decided collectively, like, yeah, this is kind of where it ends right now. After the last episode that we put out that had Skelly on it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Skelly will be on the last one here. Oh, damn.
Yeah, Skelly's here
Look at
today.
that. He's here for the double final. Hey, he was here for the last 2 years ago final conversation. Now he's here. How funny.
He's coming to bone us one more time.
I agree.
The
So-
boning.
Mr. Dan, you're a little shy tonight too. What's going on?
Oh my God. Anyway, let me say what's going on, bro. It's the final episode of Conversation Street. This shall be the final conversation.
It'll be a season 2. No.
What? Yeah, like the
No, we're not
LCU.
doing that-
What
We're
the-
not doing
yeah.
that fucking shit I did, where every time a fucking episode is done, I make another fucking season. We're not doing that shit again. Fuck that.
So
But
I like how Dan is just coming in and out. He's like 1 minute he's muffled, and then he's like, right, yeah, he's like, right, I'm over here, but
I agree.
Yeah.
Man, that wind is pretty cutting him out, Jermaine. That's pretty
bro,
fucked up.
my phone is shit. My phone is shit, bro.
Okay.
Well,
So-
yeah, you probably
Why did that
dropped it multiple times during your walk to DC.
why did the shit come
No,
out?
I didn't have my phone during my walking
Can we
DC, bro.
dive into that real quick? What?
Yeah, Dan, you've had
Yeah.
a very interesting start of the year. You're on the
Fuck
news.
me.
You were on the news. You walked to fucking. You
I
walked
saw
from.
I
you
saw
walked-
Dan on the news completely separate of like anybody that I knew from commentary telling me about it. I saw it on my
Yeah,
timeline
awesome.
organically, which was really crazy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan, you were like
Yeah.
you walked from Illinois to fucking Florida, then Florida all the way up to fucking
Shut
DC.
the fuck up, dumbass. Okay, I didn't walk the fuck.
He's a
fucking-
fucking hot one, man.
So come on,
okay.
Dan, talk about it. What made you
Listen,
do this walk? What made you march into the woods?
How do I say this?
Mm-hmm.
I walked on a March for America because I got an award I didn't like, bro. I fell for it again.
Oh,
Well,
God.
to be fair, the Iran war has happened after the march. So
We literally fucking told you idiots that they would put boots on the ground, and they fucking have. Now
Right.
you're gonna say I'm wrong. You're gonna say I'm wrong now.
Now my meta is gonna be Dan caused the Iran war.
I agree, bro. He walked from Illinois to Florida, caused the
Shut the
fucking
fuck up.
he
Shut
caused the Venezuela fucking piece of shit war there, and then he walked to
Yeah.
Florida. He walked from
Ayatollah.
fucking a Spanish country they don't care about if it got bombed or not.
Oh my God.
That place
Not
can
really
get
Spanish,
shit
but
too.
okay.
called it. I
So
fucking
when
called
Dan
it,
walked
bro.
from Florida to fucking DC, we were getting ready for for Israel's alliance against Iran. So thanks, Dan. It was your fault.
Yeah, what was the cause
It's not
exactly
my
that you
fault.
guys were fighting
It's
for?
not my fault. It's called I was right. It's called I was right.
Nah, I think you caused it.
How the fuck did I
Wait, like
You
again, I
walking
want
in
to
the
ask that. What
woods.
was the cause that you guys were marching for exactly?
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
I agree.
the issue
when I
is
asked around, I wasn't getting a concise answer.
no, you're gonna get a concise answer. So at that time, we had a member in our group who is a military veteran, right? And they weren't getting any
Yeah.
benefits despite their military service. There was also a bunch of other military groups, specifically some National Guard units,
Mhm.
who weren't getting paid at that time. We were like, "What the fuck are you? Why are you doing?"
Was it
this?"
in
First of
relation
all,
to the government shutdown that happened last year that had
Yeah.
everybody freaking out over food stamps? Like
it wasn't that. There was
cut
another
into the
one.
vets too with
There
the
was another
VA.
one that was going on. There was another
Freaking
one
out
going
about
on
frozen
until like the
churros.
beginning of the year. And plus, I believe them food stamps needed to be cut. Too many people abusing that shit. But I digress.
I agree. I know someone that's abusing it now.
Love.
Anyway.
I love how it devolves into this, but okay.
But
Anyway,
yeah, no. Let me say something.
Controversial
Right?
straight.
Jesus Christ, I love controversy, man. I'm fucking Eminem up in here. But
Okay, got it.
yeah,
Right. Chill.
we didn't like how there were military members and military service members not getting
Yeah.
paid. Like this was at the time where like the immigration raids were kind of being done widespread, and there were people getting killed, retarded people getting killed, I might add, and
True.
people were starting to fuck shit up, and people were gonna have to call the National Guard, and it's like, why would the National Guard fucking do stuff on the streets if you're not gonna fucking pay them? That's retarded.
I agree.
Personally, the issue I had with it is that National Guard during war, National Guard units are the first to be deployed and mobilized overseas. And then like in the first 3 days to 3 weeks, they get that fucking treatment. Then the big army's already ready to come in with their goddamn big ass cargo planes with fucking mobilized Burger King, fucking forward operating base, 90 fucking light years away from the front line. It's just ridiculous. And also, there's another thing, right?
Yeah.
We also want to kind of advocate
Can you
for benefits that
like okay.
we also wanted to advocate for social welfare benefits that are actually audited properly to where people can't fucking abuse them. So they're actually more widespread in case some shit actually does happen. We also wanted to stop.
To put it simply, y'all marched
governmental
for
corruption,
better treatment of the veterans, right?
Yes.
basically,
Basically.
yeah.
Okay.
But
And we hated those
But it
endless.
was crazy that I saw that organically, like outside of like anybody that was in commentary, like mentioning it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just saw it organically on the timeline, and I shot Burn a message one day. It was like, "Hey man, like is this Dan on the news?" Like I just saw this. I think I just seen Dan on the news on fucking Twitter or something like that.
How baller did I fucking look, bro?
you know what? That's how you know commentary's dead when it follows up and
I mean,
it's
fuck, I'm not
trending.
even really a part of commentary anymore.
Yeah.
I'm an orbiter at best, but it's just like I fuck with people that I fuck with,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's it. Like I'm not like in the weeds trying to like dig into these dramas and fucking
Yeah.
follow these fucking villain of the weeks that people go after.
Hey man, I'm this
relentlessly.
week's villain of the week apparently, so that's fine.
Why are you the villain of the week? What the fuck happened there?
Yeah.
I did an evil action against the great Maggot Edits.
Oh.
I played Fortnite with Peepaw. Evil.
What?
Yeah,
Dude, see, this is so fucking gay.
Hey, when
No,
I tuned in, you were playing Borderlands 2.
oh yeah, we played. I was trying to play Borderlands 2, but it just wouldn't fucking capture. But anyway, dude, it was on the birthday
he
streams the
doesn't know how
same
to
way,
play
where it just
Borderlands
never.
2 either. He's too old for that.
Well, yeah, fucking bat like Peepaw was like, "What do I fucking do, mate? I'm fucking old."
What do I do, Burn? What do I do? Well, you need to
Why
fucking
are
tell me
you
what to
making
do,
him
fella.
sound fucking Australian, bro?
Peepaw, but he was like,
It's like
"Yeah, I was
people
being Oz."
secretly is secret Australian that we all
I do
do.
think so.
Southern
I do.
Yeah,
Australia.
that's the South.
But no,
Australian
but you know,
Southern
it is what it is. Best of luck, Maggot, on your wishful
Journey?
thoughts down the pond.
You don't
but no
mean
one-
that.
I don't. You're right. I don't. Yeah, you caught me lying. Anyway,
It's the beginning of your blood feud with Maggot Edits.
hey, man.
Awesome.
Dude, I don't
Welcome
even
to the
care.
Liars Club.
Dude, I don't
Burn.
even
Welcome
care.
to the
I
Liars
don't even
Club.
care.
Welcome to the Liars Club.
Again,
Huh?
but I did nothing wrong. Anyway, Alpha,
No,
what have you been
lied.
up
You
to,
lied.
Alpha?
You're not
Within
the Liars Club.
so
More. Well, since the end of Conversation Street, I did do a couple more episodes of Alpha and Air, but then
Yeah, so
obviously everyone knows I basically am having a whole kayfabe war rivalry with my ISPs. Like the first one was like, oh yeah, no, we're not changing all the wires so that way you guys could get even faster internet. It won't happen till 2030. I'm like,
July
okay, that's
detector
fucking
coming
wild.
out. It's
And
gonna be
then we went to the other
2026.
one that's gonna keep the wires for like another 5 or 6 years before replacing them. And then they're like, it's not even the box, or it's not even like the congestion in the area. It's just the ISP's box. Just shit. I'm gonna be honest. And plus, I'm moving soon, so I'm just. It's one of those things where I'm just like I'm just biding my time, and also in the process of working a rebrand. I've gone from Alpha on Air. I went from Alpha Rust to Alpha on Air to now Alpha Token.
it's good. Alpha Token.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
that's good. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's a little bit
we
more
worked with like
acceptable.
a fucking wide litany of names to change yours to, Russ,
hmm
without congesting it with like underscores and numbers and shit. I know,
Yeah.
Well,
because it took me fucking ages to find one on Twitch that worked for me.
yeah, because like to kind of deep dive into this, Lamp was skiing just called like it's Lamp season. It's Lamp season. Like it's kind of fun. It's kind of more hilarious when people are like sit there go like it's Amp season, and me and Lamp are in the call, and he's just sitting there going like, God,
Bro, why do people fuck my name up all the time?
Amp. God.
Y'all needed a
And I just
rebrand.
changed it to Lamp SZN.
yeah.
Because
And
people
so
get the fucking gist of the fact that the SZN is for season. And if they don't, they'll just say Lamp and it'll be the same. It's, the same result that I wanted. And down the line, when Russ was wanting to change his, we were talking and I was like trying out a bunch of them to see if any of them went. And then he finally just came to the conclusion of the Token and just doing the same 3-letter thing that I had done previously.
Yeah.
And it worked out well.
Yeah, because some motherfucker who doesn't have. Let me tell you something. There's a guy who owns the name on Twitch, Alpha Russ, with no ones, no like capital A's, no squiggly lines, wherever the fuck kanji added shit that's on it, and he hasn't been active since 2013.
Oh, that bastard.
Tell me what's wrong with that. Like
Don't tell me it's you.
Twitch is saying like, oh hey, we're gonna release all these old names that haven't been active since so and so. So I was thinking, oh hell yeah, I could actually get my full name out, everything like that. First day I try it,
Gone.
not even
Shake.
fucking there. I just lost my fucking mind. Like Lamp heard me just like start.
Yeah.
Like I was getting
I mean, I
frustrated
have the
as fuck.
same issue with like the actual name Lamp Season because
Yeah.
like it's the same issue where there's like a dead account that hasn't been active in fucking 15 years, damn near, that has the account. And it's like, what are you to do when these accounts haven't been active in ages and they're just kind of
Yeah.
holding on to the names? I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold my breath that Twitch is actually gonna, do some feature where they release, unused usernames to the fucking public.
That'd make too much sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would make too much sense. And besides, wouldn't
Mhm.
it just be, you know what, can you just have another, the same name, or is that just too much for Twitch to handle?
Mm.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
So
retarded
we
at the
went
end of
from
the day.
Dan's like interesting start of the year to Russ. Who do I pick here? Not Skelly because he's kind of gay.
Yeah, I'll go next.
You know what?
Says
well,
you.
okay.
I'm not even part of
It's
the
like-
podcast. You fucking idiot.
Then why the fuck you here? Anyway.
I mean, I've been gone from the commentary community for the most part
Same.
for over a year now.
Not same.
And I've just
but yeah.
been kind of fucking gaming and having fun, doing a little bit of editing.
That's good,
I
that's
do
good.
some thumbnails, video editing, audio editing
You
for
can't do that
various
anymore.
people.
You can't do
that's
that
good.
anymore.
Yeah,
kids.
not right now with my PC being fucking busted until it gets
Well, yeah.
fixed. But last year I did a lot of editing, and I'm
Yeah.
hoping to get back to it soon here.
You can edit the new Skelly and Burn podcast. How about that?
That's not happening.
Well,
The
Yeah,
Skelly and Burn
maybe
podcast.
if you guys are
Skelly, you
actually
just don't want
serious
to work
about
with
doing
me,
that.
bro. You're such a loser. Anyway.
But yeah, I just haven't been fucking doing much posting of content because, like,
yeah.
because it's kind of strange. Like, I don't like hopping into a lot of the gaming spaces because you'll see a lot of
Yeah.
really really dumb people
Oh,
that
God,
believe in
yeah.
a lot of really really dumb things.
Consume the goy
And you have to be
swallow.
really it's like I have to be selective of like, yeah, I don't want to be associated with people that espout like just brain dead beliefs. I mean,
Yeah, and it's like working on
either
addiction.
way, either left or right wing, like it gets
Mhm.
really fucking crazy when people are just extreme on either side.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
What
okay,
if you're
that's why.
extreme in the middle, though? What about that? Does that work?
I mean, being extreme about politics in the first place is really fucking retarded. But
Yeah,
I mean, there's like a
look,
when
I
you-
just enjoy gaming and fucking chilling more
Yeah,
than
no,
anything.
But like, what if I was extreme and was right? Would that be bad?
And I've just not been really fucking with like commentary too much, like the inner community shit. Like even when I was really more active in the community,
Yeah.
I always had the stance that like the shit or nobody dramas, like the Spurg dramas, like the inner community drama shit was always not my forte. I didn't enjoy it too much.
oh yeah.
I always tried to like, maybe give it a chance and it'll stick, but it never really stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I've just never been a fan of it in the first place. And at the end of 2024, I just kind of was just like, yeah, I'm fucking done with this shit, and kind of just walked away. Like, yeah, I have friends that I've made through that space that I still talk to, but it's not like I want to be involved or make commentary content again like that. Like,
I
no.
mean, I
Oh, yeah.
agree. I told Robin the last drama stream I'm ever gonna do, because Wall Smashers is effective
mean,
again. But the last one
It's
I was
still
ever
fun
gonna
to
do.
observe like the bigger dramas go down,
Yeah.
but I don't have to be
Yeah, I'm not gonna
involved.
be
And I
involved.
don't have to
And I
fucking
told- and I-
scream at fucking
I
people I,
told Robin-
don't know.
Yeah, and I told Robin the last like drama stream I'm ever gonna do was gonna be on that A dot guy who like blamed me again for like a drama that he caused. But now he deleted his channel, he's deleted his Twitter, and he's deleted everything. So there's no reason for me to.
Wait, he
like,
deleted his fucking channel.
he deleted his channel, his YouTube, his Discord, from my knowledge. Discord, Blue Sky, Twitter, everything, because he made a shitty video on Lyle Convoy and then blamed me in an accountability video. I'll link that to Lamp for him, to link a
When
clip.
the fuck did this happen?
Oh,
That's-
yesterday.
Last
Oh,
Literally
God, that just
yesterday.
sounds like a
Literally
fucking
yesterday.
mess.
Literally
So-
yesterday. But he's gone. So
Yeah, like
he's gone. So I'm
I
gonna
just
make the
got
last
sick of
drama
fucking
stream.
dealing with like. I just got
Deep
sick of getting dragged into fucking like drama
Yeah.
with other people that I don't necessarily like care
man.
too much about.
Hey man, well
Dude,
that was gonna be the last
motherfucker
one.
did that yesterday.
Yeah, that happened yesterday. That fucking
video.
literally happened yesterday, and I fucking mind raped this.
A
You have to
fucking
you
week
have to
ago.
edit.
Channel. What?
Yeah, he's deleted the entire video and deleted his entire channel because yesterday I called him out on a lie, and he deleted everything for it. But anyway, so
yeah.
now we're down to you, Dougie boy.
Keep
What
on
has
lying.
been up with you?
Yeah.
Keep on lying
Well,
like a real man.
okay, Dan, we got it. Thank you.
Mr. Doug. What have you been
yeah,
up to?
It is
so-
my podcast as much as it's y'all got.
Okay. Jew. Anyway. Duh.
Anyhow, a lot of the stuff that I kind of lost all that motivation, and then it's kind of like what Lamp was saying. Yeah, I just I tried it out. I let my own feelings get in the way of things, and I burned friendships over the most stupidest things, and I think one of my biggest regrets is that I overreacted, and I should have tried to just unplug and withdraw and try to calm down and not get to a certain place. And then I let my feelings get the better of me. I should have there was things I could have handled much better, and I made very poor choices. But I just lost interest because of my own doings, and that is my decisions that I've done, and I live with those regrets, and I have moved on from that. But there's one thing I wanted to actually do. I was kind of thinking about doing a last episode, but I didn't know if it was going to be possible until you brought it back, and I do
decided.
appreciate that.
Yeah, I was like, what? There's nothing going on. We need the final. I think I pitched it to Lamp as a meme. Like, we need the final conversation, and it just started going that way.
Yeah, Burn's been pitching it to me for like a couple of months now, and he finally fucking wore me down.
It's like, hey, come on, man, we need the final conversation.
I just kept thinking about it myself, and I talked to Russ about it. And Russ was just like, yeah, it'd be good to kind of get proper closure on this instead of the way things abruptly ended.
Yeah.
And that made sense to me. So it was just I just came to Burn that day. He's like, yeah, we can do this.
Hell yeah.
And then, Burn reached out to Doug and Dan. I talked to Russ, and we just kind of convened here for this.
Yeah.
Because what Doug was saying about it not being possible, there were falling outs between some of us behind the scenes after things ended.
Yep.
Because of just the fucking toll that all the drama that followed from the fucking one incident fucking led up to.
Yeah, unfortunately.
There's just a lot of shit going on behind the scenes.
Yep.
Getting dragged. It's like, I'm not going to point at anyone specifically, but just getting dragged into fucking other people's drama when you're just kind of completely checked out from all of this shit mentally.
Right. And I just ended up realizing that this is what commentary does. You do get dragged into something, and then it's like, I should have realized that I shouldn't have done that, because the one regret I have is that I should have talked it out with you guys, and that I do regret. And I have I take accountability for what has inspired, and I do mean that. and that, I'm not trying to make no excuses. It's my own
Mhm.
fuck up. I have my problems, and I'm not. One thing is, I don't want to put that on you guys.
Yeah.
That is the last thing I ever wanted.
Yeah, because I
know.
remember, there was a point for a few months where I was really fucking mad at you, Doug,
Yeah, I
because you
know.
kept dragging me into shit.
This is why there's now a season 2. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh fuck me.
Oh, jeez.
No, this is the last dance. I don't
This
think
is the last one.
Conversation Street's going. But
Yeah.
it's just like, I was mad at Doug for a few months because of getting dragged into the shit when I'm just like checked out from like,
Yeah.
commentary and like drama in general. And I'm just trying to focus on my life and
Yeah.
just getting dragged into this and can't really just enjoy my fucking time that I do have.
Yeah.
But like living a normal life, you're kind of able to just fucking look back on things and be like, this is a retarded reason to really be mad at someone over. And ultimately, you can forgive people.
Right.
And
And
it's not like Doug scammed me or fucking raped me or anything. That's fucking
No.
retarded.
yeah.
To be mad
Totally
at him
did.
for a
Totally.
long period of time over something like ultimately trivial.
Wait, Doug didn't rape anyone? I thought he did. No,
Oh,
I'm
shut
kidding.
up,
True.
Skelly.
Oh,
You're
he
kid
raped
starting,
me.
and I'm tired of it. So, I
But-
mean, that's good to it's good to acknowledge your faults. I think there's a lot of faults that
Yeah.
happened.
And
in
you know what?
2024.
Look at it this way. I
Mhm.
mean, we got. You know what?
Mhm.
I'm one of. Yeah, it was so stupid. It was so trivial. And you know what? If
Mhm.
I had it, if I went back and I wish I would take it back. And I'm not gonna say what it is because it's not really worth it. It's over and done with. But one thing I did not regret is working with you guys.
Well, yeah,
That I
that's
do.
good. See,
Yeah, like
Alpha Ross.
I'd say even like freshly after the falling out that I had with you, Doug, I still
Mhm.
didn't hold like a lot of hostile sentiments. I think like the one episode of Sin Bin that Russ and I did where like I did talk about more about that whole cut incident
Mhm.
in detail.
Yeah.
Skelly, I saw that. Skelly,
I
I
was
saw
even
that.
I was still
Wait a
even at that
minute.
point, even though I was still kind of mad at Doug, I was still
Mhm.
just like
You can't
ultimately I
ignore
don't
that. Hold
like
on. Hold on.
like
Okay, go
ultimately
ahead.
I don't fully blame Doug for anything that happened. It's just kind of like a really
No.
fucked situation all around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Skelly,
And
hold on.
I
We have to
didn't do
address this.
anything.
Skelly,
I
you just
didn't
saw
do
in chat. I would have brought
No,
Alpha's fat
what? I didn't
cock.
do
Like, what the
anything.
fuck is
And
your problem?
you know, and they
He's
say we're the
talking about the big
retard.
women in San Antonio. That's what he's
I
doing.
would-
He's talking about the
Alpha,
eating
let me
churros.
ask you this. Alpha, let me ask you
Eating
this. Would I
churros.
ever sexually harass you, Alpha? Have I ever
Oh
done
my
it to you?
god, no!
How to eat them churros?
You are on
San
record
Antonio?
having
How did
intentions to phone Doug before.
Okay. Anyway.
Fuck was that? But
Anyway.
anyhow,
Okay, what the fuck?
But yeah, like over time, it's just like looking back on it, like yeah, maybe we could have like communicated better and just
Yeah.
like not had the falling out. But it is what it is,
yeah.
and like long term, I don't hold any fucking hatred towards anybody
No.
in the group. I
Okay,
mean,
Skelly.
when we
Yeah,
ended it, it was on like mutual terms, and it's not
Mhm.
like
Yes.
we had a falling out when the show ended. And after it was just like there was a lot of other stuff stressing me out at the time that exacerbated my reactions.
Yeah.
And it's just
And
like ultimately I don't care that much about
Yeah.
like a petty squabble.
Yeah.
Right. And you know what? What I just, I wish we did ours. But but at least now we come to an understanding. And whether it doesn't matter where we go, as long
Mhm.
as we finish this final episode, we could all move on with the closure.
We
And
can.
Yeah, we
That's
can
true.
just bury the hatchet and fucking move on. And
But
Yeah.
speaking of
we don't have to
burying,
fucking make content together, but we can still be cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I
So
feel.
speaking about burying the hatchet and closure, Alpha Russ, how are you doing?
Wait, what? What? Hold on. Did you just have a fucking stroke?
No, I'm trying to be like,
Dude, he had a
Okay, shut up.
No, you're just like Alpha.
I think he's
I'm like,
he's having a different kind of stroke, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, fucking.
fucking,
You wish.
fucking Skelly's under the table, giving the
He
nickel.
wishes,
nickel
bro.
that's
He
dog
wishes.
Reese.
right
Reese,
there.
Oh my
Reese is
God.
doing that.
That's you.
What?
Jesus. This is the kayfabe I hear all the time. Skelly's trying to. Oh, I don't like talk about trans people. And all of a sudden, you talk about fucking Reese right there, man. It's fucking funny as hell, man. Pretty fucking hilarious.
I'm just giving
So-
Reese a shout out. They're my thumbnail artist. Shout out to Reese, who will hopefully.
But
make this
anyway,
Why did I
but
do this to
Ralpha,
her?
you've had some interesting drama. with-
Alpha.
Alpha. Okay, dude, I'm gonna. This is the
Alpha,
end.
Alpha.
Dude. I'm saying Alpha.
No,
and you're
I'm
like,
keeping
oh my
it.
God,
We're keeping this fucking thing
Yeah,
in.
Burns having
No,
a
no.
fucking pill stream moment.
Dude, I'm tired, bro. I work. Anyway, Alpha Russ, the man, the big man. You've had some drama with Doug too. You know, we've talked about with Lamp, like the Lamp and Doug closure. Now it's your turn, pal. You're now in the hot seat. So, okay, you can't name it that. You can't.
Oh my
name the-
God! You fucking asshole, Skelly.
Okay.
Kelly's
dude.
gonna get us all on the
Okay.
FPS whistle.
Anyway. So you've also had a falling out with Doug as well. Is there any closure that can be made with that too? With Lamp, like as
So
Lamp?
here's the thing, and this is something that I have to shout out someone that was once upon like we're still friends, but just not on the like on the frequent as we used to be. Joe. Joe showed me kind of the way to just kind of handle a situation to where not Burn, fucking Doug was getting on my last fucking nerve, and
Mhm.
and Doug knew this. Like, and I'm gonna be fair here, and I say that should I've heard Doug out? Probably, but at the time, it seemed like he wasn't gonna change. He wasn't gonna change his attitude or anything like that. And so I just sat there and go like, you know what? I'm just gonna wipe my hands clean and just kind of just move on from it. And I got a lot of flack for it, from particularly from Dan at the time when those two were still friendly and everything like that, and everybody was just kind of like, why the fuck are why would you be so aggressive against Doug? And I've told them, like, listen, the way that I was the way that me and Lamp experienced it, like, we had to make a lot of difficult decisions because of Doug. And I'm not speaking for Lamp, I'm speaking for myself when I said that really soured the relationship right then and there.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of like the two of us getting dragged into, drama with Doug. If he got emotional and, went really hard, our names would get dragged into it. And then we've got people messaging us while we're trying to fucking lock in and do something else. And it just fucking bugs the shit out of us. Like, that was a sentiment that, like, we shared with Doug then. And like Russ said, at the time, it didn't seem like Doug was like making any like progress, like getting better with not doing that. And it just kind of like soured how we felt at the time.
Yeah.
Like, and that's where I got to the point where a shout out to Joe, because when he was getting to a point where he couldn't take fucking Tony hits, he just did what I think anyone who can't really take someone who's like way in a whole nother area code, like of like zesty. I'll use that word.
Yeah.
And you just want your peas. that's and that's why I did block Doug. And like for a while I didn't go into VCs and stuff like that, and slowly over time, when like I've separated myself from Doug and everything like that, I just was like, okay, I could go into these VCs, but I'm not gonna, like, I don't want to like expressively talk to Doug.
Yeah.
And then as time has gone on now, like I think last year was probably the first time I think me and Doug actually did speak.
Yeah, we
But
did.
like I just kept it cordial. I just like,
Same
listen,
here. Yeah.
like it's nothing personal. I just want to keep my peace.
Yeah,
That's
same
kind of
here.
how I was about things.
Yeah. Yeah. Same here. And I don't blame. And you know what? I don't blame. What are you? Oh my God. We're trying to have a heartfelt discussion here, fellas. What the hell?
Vern is like laughing like a little schoolgirl. Anyways, ignore him.
Yeah,
Continue.
like quit
That
jacking
was
off in
just having
the
fun.
shower again, man. God damn.
Anyhow.
Sorry, Doug. Continue. You
Well-
felt the same way or something?
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't blame how you know what, Alpha, I don't blame you. And you know what? You don't know my whole situation, and I should have been honest with you. And yeah, there was some things that, you know what, if there was a way, I mean, I could just ignore other people, but one thing I couldn't do is when my friends were getting dragged into things that got to me, that I wanted to, maybe the best thing is I shouldn't have tried so hard or reacted so badly on my part.
Mhm.
And I'll take accountability for that, because that was the last thing. I didn't want to hurt you guys. That's the last thing I ever wanted. And for that, I apologize.
Like, and here's the thing, like, some of that was just kind of like,
Yeah.
some of the stuff that happened was kind of fueled on by like outside forces, and I could kind of
Exactly.
just use that in a way people can interpret that however the fuck they want. I don't give a
Yeah.
shit. It's the past. But like the thing that I always kind of preached about when it came to commentary stuff is like, you got to pick and choose your battles. Like
Yes.
it's like, sometimes like the best way I could kind of look at it is like with Slug. Like I could actually take a hindsight in 2020 and say some of the things that happened to me personally was like, I could have just ignored him, and he would probably just been screaming about how he's such a meanie, big meanie, and he doesn't like me, wah wah wah, all that shit. But it's like, at the end of the day, I'm a fucking human being, and so
Yeah.
and in some cases, Slug is a human being. If good human being,
No, I don't think
that's for
human.
whatever entity that he believes in,
Yeah.
judgment call. But like, at the end of the day, like, I always tell people, like, I don't try to take the shit personally. Like,
Yeah.
and there were some times that I did, and like, I do regret that. But like, I guess I guess we're hosting two burials here, so to speak,
Yeah.
because like,
Yeah.
like, this is the end of Conversation Street, but this is also kind of like the end of the road for me in terms of like commentary. Like,
Yeah. Fair.
but like, in fairness though, I could always also say never.
That's true.
And that's why I'm just kind of saying, like, things might change eventually for me, and I could sit there and go, like, maybe I should go back to commentary for things, but a bit more tighter restrictions, like
Yeah.
stories that make more sense, and not like be within the commentary, because like it's what like Tommy said, like, you know, a couple of years ago, one of my favorite Tommy C clips of all time is him having this monologue while the Joker's theme is playing in the background, talking about how the commentary community is incestuous, and basically just referring to how it would turn on each other and everything like that.
Yeah.
And every
Either
time,
Diet Coke or become iDubbbz.
yeah.
There you go.
For
Yeah,
me, it just
I-
seems like a rudimentary version of fucking internet blood sports where everybody wants to scalp each other for fucking content instead of actually
But the more
doing
you-
like
the more
research
scalps
on
you
a
collect,
bigger
the more you
drama
turn into the
and
retards
getting
and
that
scalps.
out to an audience.
Yeah. But I think
It's
what
literally,
ended up
it's literally like the more scalps you collect, the more you turn into those fucking retards you just scalped. It's funny.
exactly.
agree.
Yeah,
Look at
it
Skelly.
warps people, turns them into like fucking the most toxic, monstrous versions of themselves.
Yeah. And I
But
just
then when you stop
weird,
acting
man.
like that, it becomes a problem. Like, well, now you're a hypocrite because you stopped acting like that. Like, okay,
well, you know what?
Yeah.
We're
you can't
all a
win.
bit of
You can't ever
we're
win.
all but here's the thing, Bern. We're all a bit
okay
hypocrites
for
at the end
them,
of the
but
day.
not you.
They actually
Wait,
hate Dan.
what, Dan?
It's okay for them, but not you. But when they want to do it, it's
Oh,
totally fine for them.
Okay,
Very
okay.
true.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. What Dan is saying is that once, yeah, it's okay. The one, it's like it's okay when it happens to other people, but it's not okay when it happens to themselves, which is very true, by the way. Yeah, I think what ended up happening with us was, yeah, we did do 4 more episodes after that whole edit gate.
I think it was 3 because we had like the variety episode where I did a lot of legwork and pulled a lot of topics together.
Yeah.
Then
fucking
Dan
episode,
got the Extreme Dad episode, which I was really thrilled with. It was a good episode.
Oh, yeah.
Dan locked in and
I'm gonna be
did his
completely honest.
research.
When I need
came
to
ready
lock
to ball
the
on
fuck
that
out,
one.
again, don't I, bro? Holy shit.
Yeah, we
And
also
then we
did
had
the
then we had
interview
the
with
final
Redwood.
episode, which was like a bit of a variety. It was a bit of a variety episode. We had Skelly on as a guest because of the gag from the
Yeah.
previous variety episode where, you know, I edited the fucking bone sounds, the bone clinking sounds in every time
Yeah.
Skelly or boning got mentioned.
Yeah.
Very
What was it,
true.
like
Well,
27
now
fucking
he's here.
times?
Now he's here.
I
Yeah.
hate that
We
joke.
also
by
did
the way.
if you remember
Dude, dude, Skelly's
the
boning.
no,
Dude.
Red-
Skelly's boning.
I'm gonna bone your mother in a second after this. Anyways, continue
Wow,
your
there we
joke.
go. Bone counter
Eh.
100, ladies and gentlemen.
I will not
I'm
be
gonna
fucked to like add those sound effects in again.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway,
We also did the Red Hood interview as well.
you did.
And yeah. That was Lamp's friend.
Oh,
No,
Redwood, yeah.
No, that's
Yeah, Redwood.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad. Redwood.
Who is a content creator and streamer for Sevenfold, like the Call of Duty trick shotting.
Yeah.
Not the Red Hood that
Yeah.
commentary community
The
knows
one
for
who
having
posts the
red
AI
on.
art of Leia and Jessica Pizzle naked.
Oh
not
my
that Red
fucking
Hood.
god, Skelly, we get it.
Jesus
Dude.
Christ.
Yeah, not that guy.
Not that
Yeah,
guy.
my bad. I read it too
Why?
fast. But yeah.
But yeah, I kind of forgot we did that episode. I don't know why that one was memory hold. That one was just like out of my memory for some reason.
Yeah, we only had 37 views. It's okay. But
Yeah, that one didn't like click too much in commentary because that wasn't really a commentary themed episode. We didn't because that was at the point where people were getting burnt out on commentary shit. People were kind of like everybody on board was kind of tired of drama. We don't want to talk about the fucking Spurg drama.
Yeah.
exactly.
And I'm just like, we could just do like a normal interview, like guest episode, and just kind of shoot the shit.
Yeah,
And
I
we
agree,
kind of
yeah.
just ended up doing that.
we did the meta.
There's just a
episode.
lot of us talking shop about like content creation and streaming and all the
Mhm.
dumb fuckery that Redwood and I both mutually experienced in like the esports scene.
Yeah. And actually, that's what I love. I want to, I wouldn't have mind doing that. I love that. The only one that we got more views that was kind of like commentary esque was the Extreme Dad one. You know, we
The
got
Extreme Dad episode was probably my favorite like commentary
yeah,
episode that we did because
me too.
that was like in the aftermath of like the Vosh situation. Like
Yeah,
within a month of that like dropping or two of that dropping,
Yeah,
we were all just like chilling in the Now Recording VC one day. Russ and Doug had left. Dan and I were still there, and Extreme Dad just popped in for some reason while like nobody really was talking. And Dan was able to just like chat him up and set up that appearance, and we did research. We got videos together, and we hosted a pretty decent episode there. We went through like all of the evidence and the clips at the time and looked at it with a retrospective lens and just saw how flimsy the allegations that Vosh had dropped against Extreme Dad were.
Yeah.
At the time, even it even looked even goofier in retrospect.
Yeah,
with like more people coming out after the fact.
Yeah, and actually, I was really proud of that episode. And at first, I didn't want to do it, but then I was thinking, like, you know what? Why not? Let's try it. And then we did, and I'm actually really proud that we did that. And I've also noticed when I look back at my videos that Alpha is like black and white because he wasn't there. And I was like, oh, and I didn't notice that little attention to detail there, Lamp, when you were doing
Yeah.
that was nice. I like that.
Yeah, Russ was busy with like work obligations that day.
Yeah. And do the conversation with Empress K, rest in peace, they're gone.
Oh, that was a great episode too. That was us diving into one of the more infamous VTuber dramas in the last like 5 years, which was like Celine Gate, where Dokibert now, but at the time of working with that company, Celine Tatsuki got like ousted from Nijisanji EN, and a lot of horrible shit happened to her behind the scenes with that company. And it kind of just like opened me up to just the wide fucking scope of how degenerate VTuber dramas get.
Yeah, it does.
Like some of those captivating dramas that have happened in the last like 2 or 3 years that I've noticed.
Yeah.
Since like getting like my eyes open to that drama have been some of the VTuber dramas that happen. The level of social ineptitude that comes with like some of the VTuber community needs to be studied.
Like some of the dramas that go on in the VTuber circle, some of them people need to they need to be put in Guantanamo Bay and never let out until they fucking
My
die.
other favorite episode of Conversation Straight was the Polis one.
Oh God,
I like that episode as well. I don't know why you dislike it, Burn.
I like Polis, dude. I still hold that they were whining. But anyway.
No, they were not.
It was
the second
whining.
They were whining.
You're whining. You're whining.
And then, dude, you interviewed the interviewers. My other favorite episode. Look at this one. No. I wonder who was the problem in this one. Anyway. Don't cut that out.
Keep that in.
The Meta, the Tomboy, and the Bone. What is this one about? What was this one about?
The Tomboy and the Bone.
You said the Meta, the Tom.
Oh yeah, that's the Meta.
About that episode, Burn. Oh. Skelly is the only person alive that has heard that segment that was cut.
Yeah.
Yep.
Skelly.
The Meta episode, Lamp brought that to us, and I was like, you know what? It's a good one just to start out because of the whole edit gate thing. So we decided.
Oh yeah, that's the fucking that's the green screen on an ass Meta. Yeah.
Yeah. That was when Mordecai was playing Fortnite on her ass.
No, that wasn't Skelly.
Twitch
That
meta
was
that
Skelly
happened
was
for like
definitely watching this stream. The Skelly was definitely watching this stream.
Can you prove that? Can you prove that?
You
No,
heard that
no,
echo
yeah,
call? I can't. You know.
God,
well,
no!
apparently you were in the echo call. I heard you were in the echo call, weren't you?
Hey man, I heard a lot of people
Yeah.
in that echo call. I've heard of all.
Um,
I've heard of everyone from A to Z was in that echo
Burns, such
call.
as kids. Anyway,
Problem.
God.
Anyway,
Problem?
River. Yeah, Burns such as kids was River.
So what was
Anyways,
your?
continue.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
Alpha
Let's go.
Ross, ban him. Anyway, Alpha Ross, what was your
I know.
favorite? And what was your favorite?
Yeah, what was your favorite?
What was your favorite one?
That's a hard question because like that's kind of like forcing a parent to choose their favorite child. Like
Okay,
that's
yeah, I'm gonna force you, buddy. Pick the favorite fucking child.
Yeah, I'm sure you say that to a lot
Abandon
of
and
kids.
abuse the other
Let's go
ones.
court.
Burns says it to a lot of kids. Not surprised.
Problem?
What?
I say that to a lot
Oh
of
my
mothers
God.
too. I say that to a lot of mothers too. Anyway,
Especially the single
okay.
ones, don't you, Burn?
But anyways,
So, Alpha
Honestly,
Ross.
the Ninja Sanji episode was probably like
Ninja Sanji.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Selengate episode. That was a good
Selengate.
one.
Yep.
Let's see,
Because that was
like,
that was like one of my favorites as well. It had to be a tie between for me, a tie between that one and the Extreme Dad episode. Because
yeah. I
when we
didn't
did
like
the Extreme Dad episode, you know, we did research and we locked in and we did a good interview. We had a
Yeah.
good segment
That's good.
for that.
Yeah, because I wanted to get that one right because I was like, I was locked in, and I made certain that you know what, because this guy got screwed over by a fucking giant wannabe jackass of a horse. So
No, he got screwed over by a political horse fucker.
Very true.
himself.
So
Damn.
true.
also I want to push out the Mama Max episode because of the fucking segment
Oh,
of where we all
yeah.
just said we are Batman.
Yeah, I remember that.
Fucking shit.
That-
See,
it's- I
Bro, I
remember
had to
just
render that
having
episode something
conversations.
like 8 times.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
like
Alpha.
And it was worth it, wasn't it, Lamp? It was worth it.
It
I mean, in
was.
the end, yeah, it was really funny because I did the Batman voice for like everybody at different times.
Yeah.
And that's why it was such a pain in the ass to render. Because I'd go and fix one thing, right? Like somebody wouldn't have their Batman voice clips in,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I would render it, and then I'd send the file through the group chat, and one of you guys would listen to it, but like there's like dead air for like 15 minutes here. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, you had a hard
That's
time
like,
with that
fuck.
one. I do remember that.
I gotta do it
Yeah.
again, bro. I'm talking about like I can remember the exact day I had to do all this too, and it just digs
Yeah.
back to one of the worst fucking like small commentary shitter dramas that I ever fucking like witnessed.
Yeah.
The one that killed Badwick's version of Turd Island in the first fucking place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
talking
true.
about fucking Rev and Darcy drama. The one that killed Turd
speaking
Island
of
in
that,
the first
no, speaking of that, that fucker Darcy Evans, which by the way, if you're watching this, go fuck yourself, went onto my comment section and tried to bring up the Echo stuff in a video that was completely unrelated. I'm like, wow, that's funny coming from a person who literally posted their nudes in a Google Doc. I don't want to fucking
In a
hear
Google
it.
Doc, and then like faked like a suicide.
Yep. Oh
Um,
yeah.
Fake suicide that were like outside. Like I have like multiple
No, like,
images outside of a fucking
the particular
hospital.
knot though that I was editing this was that knot
That's
in
cool.
Badwick's old Discord where
Yeah,
like
that
fucking
conversation.
30 people were like jumping down Darcy's throat, and I'm sitting here listening to that while editing this fucking podcast episode, and then having the guys tell me, yeah, there's something fucked up.
Yeah, that's true.
Stayed up in that VC was because I'm sitting there editing for like fucking hours and hours.
Yeah, and you were telling me that. I remember that. Yeah.
And the last pass through, I remember there was a bit where it was like a bit where like, it was like after Darcy had already came and went, a lot of like like half the people that were there left because Darcy left, and
Yeah.
then people were just shooting the shit,
Pretty much.
and
yeah.
it like. And then there's just people going at each other. It was like the small commentary version of the fucking IBS Apocalypse stream.
Yeah.
After the main shit dies down and everybody.
Honestly, in retrospect, I should have known that the commentary was fucking cooked after that day, and I should have stopped fucking with it then. But I'm
Yeah,
retarded.
I agree.
a little retarded.
Oh,
at the end of
dude.
the day. But
It's
It's just
you
so
know
many
what?
random like people just going at each other for some reason.
Yeah.
For like
because everyone
4 more
online is a
hours
bunch
after
of
Darcy had left.
because everyone online's are a bunch of losers. Okay.
Well,
Right.
also, and I just realized I think it's just not meant. I don't know how about how you guys feel, but for me, I think
Mhm.
commentary is not meant for me. Now, me being like orbiting, being
Yeah.
observer, that's fine. But
Yeah, everyone should be an
think
observer.
yeah, I think it's just that you know what? It reminds me so much of like the like high school shit drama.
Oh,
Except
yeah.
there's like millions of eyes watching you instead of like among your peers in a school.
Yeah,
You
I
know what I
agree.
mean?
Yeah.
I
Like
mean,
as
like,
a creator, I just feel like, like I had, I'd have too much of like I'd go through the stages of like gathering shit for videos and like, scripting and shit. And
Yeah.
then just get up to my PC ready to fucking do the voiceover and record it and just sit there and be like, I don't think I could justify to myself putting this out because
Mhm.
this thing I'm making the video about is like ultimately trivial,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
I don't think me putting out a video is gonna be a step in the right direction to like moving on from the shit.
Yeah.
Like I just kind of like over time, because I was in commentary for about 2-3 years. I joined in like early 2022.
Yeah.
And my like opinion of certain like tactics and like happenings just changed over time, where I just felt like it's not really conducive to like have these villain of the week people that everybody's going at, and people are fucking like fighting with random idiots on the internet over
Yeah.
Mhm.
something trivial.
Mhm.
And then there's like VCs of people getting dogpiled over fucking
Nothing important.
over like, oh, I don't like this
Yeah.
person. Well, explain why do you don't like this person? Fucking, saying I don't like
Burn and Emrao. Burn and Emrao 2 years ago.
like, it's fucking gay.
Yeah. Over the
It's really
stupidest
gay.
shit. Yeah. It is.
Yeah, I just wish people weren't this gay. But I think Joe said it best to me is that if this space wasn't the way it is, I think we would all been like great friends all together, and everyone wouldn't be so fucking
Yeah.
gay. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm grateful for the friends I've had. I'm really grateful for Skelly. He's been very awesome for the time I've ever met him. That guy's a G. I know he's here. I know I'm glucking, but that guy's awesome. That guy will always be awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I got
Skelly.
K-Huck. I got my own group of people that I like to talk to, but it does
Yeah.
suck to go back and reminisce. Man, these
Yeah.
people used to be my fucking friends, man. These people were my G's. You know?
And
Yeah,
some of
those
them
people I've
hasn't
met,
changed.
met through commentary that that I'd still consider myself, or consider myself as friends,
Mhm.
and
Yeah, I
I'd
mean,
still fuck with
Mhm.
them. Occasionally I pop into K-Huck stream or
Yeah.
Yours Burn, Badwicks, Reese's.
Yeah.
A lot of like rational and cool people that I've met through
Yeah.
commentary, but I feel like
Mm.
there's a fine line that I've walked now where it's like
Mhm.
I want to fuck with y'all and like hang out a lot more, but I
Yeah.
also feel like it's hard. Commentary
it's
just
hard.
tries to reel you the fuck back in with shit.
Yeah.
It's just, people
Dude.
will reel you back into some dumb fuckery.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
hard. The line
after
gets blurred so easily with that community, and it's hard.
yeah,
I'll
I'm
admit
more.
that it's hard.
Yeah, it is hard because they're you look because why I kept doing drama, but despite it being a detriment to me, it's man, when I do the fucking Zelda streams versus drama shit, it's whoa, there's a huge difference.
Yeah.
The only way to fix it would be to start a whole new channel and just do gaming and have no one call in for drama, which isn't possible because I talk to you guys a lot. So it's
Yeah.
I might as well keep going on the same channel, but I don't
You
want to
know-
do drama, and then it just happens
Yeah.
anyway.
Well, I mean, there's you kind of have to take responsibility for yourself. to an
100%.
extent. But yeah, it is. Yeah, like Lamp said, it's so easy to get pulled back in because of we all have egos and we have this righteous thinking, like, especially when it comes to if somebody is wronged or something, like if it's like over stupid shit, we're not going to get involved in that. But when it's like,
like one that pulled me back in for a minute was of course, the Echo tragedy thing that pulled me back in for a minute, because that's just one of those events that took place that I just felt really strongly about once hearing about it.
Yeah.
And I just could not stop myself from, giving my fucking like vitriolic opinion about it.
I mean, arguably, like it's the.
But it's hard to just fucking engage in one thing and just kind of move on. It's really weird to talk about. It's like it's like playing League of Legends.
Well, because I was also going to say this.
Wait. Let Skelly go.
I was gonna say the thing about that drama in particular, and arguably I've said this before and other people agree with me, it was the drama that realistically killed Spur drama, because it reached a whole new level with people that were arguably respected. Me, Bad Dog, Echo, Joe, and it was so intricate, so many people involved. I mean, fucking Xylee, Chud, Queeman, now recording, even Nick mentioned it as well. Everyone talked about it. And keep in mind, this is straight up literally the next day after an Augie stream. So that's it. It ultimately killed Spurg drama and really just Discord drama in general, because it's just
and the
you
Discord
never know
drama
what could
still
happen.
goes on, but it's just in a different like corner of the community.
But after that though, it never got to the levels like it did back in Now Recording or Doc on the Radio days. After our shit, that was pretty much it.
It was really
there
hard
wasn't
to
like
top
a TMZ for it in it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, and also, and you know what? Despite what anyone may have thought of Skelly at that time, he did take a lot of lashing, and he didn't run away.
Most of it was like not even rightfully deserved. That's the fucked up part. Like there were plenty of people who deserved.
Fuck you, Empress K, you piece of shit. You know what you said, you dumb bitch. Anyway, sorry, go on. I had to get
okay. Anyways, yeah. And then I said, you know what? He deserves another chance after all that, and he just needed someone to help him and encourage him. Like, okay, you know what? There are some people that deserve a second chance, and I think Skelly deserved it. Yes.
Today we're playing Pokemon Imperialism.
He owned it. He took the lashing. I mean, like
That's gonna be a meme now. Fuck. Anyway, go ahead. No, I just played something by accident. Go ahead.
Oh God. Okay. But yeah, I'm not gonna go into everything, but he deserved it. And you know what? Regardless of, it doesn't matter the amount of excuses, but I think, especially with that public humiliation.
Yeah,
I think that he deserves a second chance. I don't care what anyone thinks.
but people who've done worse gotten second chances for less, bro. So
can I just say that we need reparations for Twinkie the Kid? Just saying.
True.
Hostess stocks have been in shambles.
Yeah.
Ever since.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of those.
I want to kind of
detail is one of those things that I can just disrupt any other conversation in like a gaming space with. It's really fucking dumb, but you can really disrupt any fucking dumbass drama in a gaming space with. I heard of this one dude that fucked a Twinkie and ate it.
Bruh. Okay. Mind if I give my thoughts?
I have literally fucking dissolved dramas in like the gaming circles that I'm in with that story. It's really fucking dumb and funny.
I know. That's hindsight 2020. But
yeah, bro,
ahead,
that's fucking cool and all, but there's this one dude who fucked a Twinkie and ate it. He looks like this.
Nah, I never like. Okay. I don't go as far as to like show what the dude looks like. That's irrelevant to the point that he fucked the Twinkie.
Well, it was on Queeman's stream while Echo's face, so
yeah. But
That's like one of
Oh.
those stories that rivals Christian Fanta Adventures.
Oh
God,
So
yes.
no!
God,
So
Oh
I hate
true.
that
no!
video. I hate it. I hate that.
But yeah, like
I
I
think
kind
we
of
should
agree
send.
though.
I think we
I
should
think
send
it
that
was
video.
Skelly earlier that said it was a nexus point to where it topped like most other Spurg dramas that went down, and kind of like
yeah,
it
I-
kind of put a rift.
I don't
It kind of
know.
caused a rift in like what people
like it
call
needed.
commentary hell. It really
Yeah,
did.
like it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
commentary
think it
hell.
need-
Yeah. I'm gonna say like when it comes to Spurg drama, I think the recent one with like the fucking, the Aiden, Lio, Goat Cato, and all that stuff. That
That's
was a
more like
pretty
ACC
interesting.
stuff. No.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
It was pretty
Like
interesting, but
commentary
like
hell kind of blew up back then, and a lot of people
Some
moved
of us
over
are
to
still
the
devils.
ACC.
Yeah, and I
yeah,
love
that's
being a
true.
devil.
I mean,
Mr.
and that's
Bad would
another
still
that's
fucking
another
kill me with that.
degeneracy within itself. But yeah, it was kind of hard. Yeah, you couldn't. If you look at it in a silver lining, maybe it needed to happen. I'm not saying it should have, but it's like, yeah,
No,
I
like
think
the
in-
Echo thing didn't need to happen, but like commentary hell blowing up probably did.
yeah,
I agree,
I
bro.
think for
Everyone
that,
in
Yeah.
commentary hell sucks.
it is. And
Everyone's a gay loser in commentary hell.
hey, leave Reese out of this.
Yeah, no, hey,
But
now
dude,
Reese
Reese
is
is
Reese isn't a
gay.
loser. Come on now.
Reese is like the new
Reese is a winner.
he's the
Mhm.
kingpin of commentary hell. It's Reese, bro. Followed by
True.
Skelly. Followed by me. But
yeah.
as one would say, all conversations have to end,
Yes. And by
We've had a
that,
great
we're gonna be like the Fab Four and just walking our ways. And Dan, you got your Yoko Ono.
Very true.
That means. What the fuck did that mean?
True. Don't tell him. Let him figure it out. Let him figure it
Yeah.
out. Don't tell him. Don't
okay.
Lamp,
who knows how
Alpha,
long
that
that's
has
gonna
nothing
take.
to do with why everything fucking went
Lasted longer
down.
than you guys
so
said it would.
that's
so, I
aside
don't
from the
fucking
point.
know.
I agree.
Go ahead,
Well,
Lamp.
go ahead, Lamp. What are your final thoughts of Conversation Street? Is everything like rekindled?
I mean, yeah, I'm kind of glad we sat down and had this talk. It
Yeah.
was really nice. It was cathartic in a lot of ways.
Yeah, that's good.
Just to kind of actually like talk these things out amongst like the four of us and actually kind of
Yes.
just like
Yeah, shit stir. Alpha
put
right
any
now.
sort of animosity or like question of like,
Mm-hmm.
does this person fucking like just blood feud hate me forever to an end?
No.
It's
I don't
good to
think
kind of
So
just
you
get
all are
those
getting
like
called slurs behind your
get
back.
those thoughts like gone over and done with. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice, like-
Dan, how do you
What?
feel about the last episode, the final? We're the baited. We're the new baited, bro. This is the final
Oh
episode.
my fucking God.
Okay, now you all are getting called slurs behind your back, okay?
Very
Can't
true.
compensate, Dan.
Fucking liberal.
It's so
fucking
true.
liberal wouldn't call you a slur, bro. They call you fucking racist. That's it.
You're a fucking
Well,
liberal.
would you know they actually
You're
do
fucking
say
Mexican.
slurs
I
behind
do
the
think
scenes?
so.
You're a fucking cracker. You're a piece of shit.
Oh,
Okay.
What?
Yeah, you know
we
what?
can
It just
literally
made me
say we
wonder.
literally have the same race. We can say that. Why are you guys so surprised?
Bro,
You're
you're
mixed. You're mixed.
Mexican.
Anyway.
Alpha.
Border
Alpha
Patrol wants to know
Russ.
where your location's going.
Very true. Alpha
gonna just
Russ.
bomb your
All
house.
conversations have to end.
Alright.
How do you want your conversation to end tonight?
Like a homosexual.
I mean,
I hate you,
honestly,
shut
this
up.
conversation kind of is just it has resolved a lot of things. I mean,
Mhm.
there's still some things that are gonna be there because obviously boundaries
Yeah, of course.
exist.
Yeah, I understand.
But I think I can be more content about Conversation Street being put to rest for good. In terms of just like, cause like I said before, and I will keep saying it over and over and over again. I did have a genuine good time
Mhm.
doing the project and like just us spitballing ideas, and that's the thing. That's the thing that most podcasts don't like
Do anymore.
realize. Like especially those who were of other podcasts that kind of attacked us for based on character and information that they only knew at the time.
Yeah.
Like there was more to it than anything. Like we were literally having war room meetings at like 3:00 in the morning, just to kind of figure out, hey, do we want this segment in or do we want this segment in? What about this part, and like, and then we would, after we were done editing the last part, like, we would start on the next one. Like, we were spitballing ideas and everything like that. Ideas that
Yeah.
I'll be kayfabing myself here and said I took them. I took some ideas later down the road, but
That's good.
that's a deep dive, just not today. But I could just genuinely say I had a good time with it.
That's good.
Yes, same
I'm
here.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm grateful to hear that from you, Russ. This is a very
Oh my
good
God.
good episode.
What are you
can't be a dick.
doing, Burn?
I'm
What the
asking.
hell?
I'm being a good person, okay?
Yeah, I know there's gonna be
Mr.
people that are like fucking like pissed off or something because we didn't fucking spurg out and scream at each other.
Well, that's why
There's always
Skelly's
gonna be
here.
that.
So
because,
he
you know,
can be the
it's
one
fucking-
that
there's
spurgs
gonna be
out.
commentary people
Okay.
watching. I assume there's
Yeah.
people expecting that, but like,
Well, you know
No.
what? Fuck you, assholes.
Very true. Now to the
Eh.
final contender of the night, Doug. You know, all conversations. You know,
You
come
didn't
to an
even ask
end.
Dan.
Well, I already
Yeah, we
asked Dan. I did ask Dan. you
Okay,
fucking-
I don't pay attention.
Ban
to
this
it,
guy.
so-
Ban this guy from the world. Okay, Doug. All conversations come to an end. How do you feel about
Yes.
tonight's conversation ending?
I'm actually.
Don't-
What
I'm
the
actually.
fuck? Well, hold on. Did I just hear someone fucking moan in my ear?
Oh no! Oh, did that just
Skelly!
happen? Dude.
Skelly! Are you
What?
gooning in the fucking Discord?
He just fucking busted.
Oh,
Dude, he just busted
Yeah,
his
I
nut. Anyway.
It was Dan. I bet it was Dan.
What a
Just
way
take
to
a
end
fake
this
nut.
show. I love it.
He called a brother
Dan
in the
did
sauna.
it. It was
This is
Dan. It
cool,
was
man.
Dan. It wasn't me. It was
No,
Dan.
Lamp, you have to boost that on the editing.
No one wants to hear Dan moan, you nasty.
You
fuck.
idiot!
All right.
You saw it Berlilli and like, oh, anyway.
God.
She flashed your titties at you. Shut the fuck up.
At you, not me. At you, not me. Anyway, Doug, how do you
Well-
feel about this last conversation?
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of worried at
Mhm.
first. I'm actually glad that I had this because I was like, I did want it to end on a closure, you know, and
Mhm.
give the fans what they want, you know, whatever my subscribers were. But yeah, and also just to end it for all of us because it ended on a sour note. And no, I'm actually happy and I can move on and move. And whether if you guys want to still be friendly with me, it's entirely up to you. No pressure or anything. And yeah, I got to respect the boundaries for everyone.
yeah, like ultimately you're forgiven, but like, I just don't see myself like making
I know.
like podcasts of like the commentary variety anymore.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, it's not.
I
yeah,
don't see my
I don't-
content going in that direction. Like,
No.
even if I were to cover drama or anything in the future, I'm
Right,
kind of
News
just staying in my
Network
own lane.
back.
Yeah. And you know what? I think it's not meant for, I don't know how you guys feel, but I think it's just best that I stay out of the commentary and just observe it from. And I
Yeah,
want to
you don't
shout
have
out.
to be a creator. You can just kind of do your own thing.
Yeah,
You-
exactly.
You guys can be like in VCs until like 3 a.m. again. Look at that.
Brother. Well, one
one
day
day
at a time. One
day
baby
at a
steps,
time.
Okay.
See, I'm
Yeah,
so
and-
glad dude, one podcast is ending, but the bridges are rebuilding, and that's awesome. Look at that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna shout it out to you, Bern. Thank you for getting us all together so we could do this last episode together. So
Yeah.
thank you very much. I
You're
don't care what
welcome.
anyone says. You're my You're my pumpkin head.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you guys for watching the final episode, the end of an era of Conversation
See
Street.
y'all next time.
We'll see you all next time, and Skelly
And
be
never.
gooning. Skelly be gooning on
Dan's
the
a liar.
street.
Dan's a liar. Dan's a liar.
Anyway, okay.
Whoa! God
Okay,
damn.
bye.
Bye.